In ancient times, silver hair was a symbol of royal blood, but after the old kingdom fell, and a new empire rose from its ashes, silver-haired people were declared sinners, and ordered to be killed on sight. To protect her daughter, a desperate mother dyed the child's hair black, and hid her in a narrow alley, but the soldiers had already found them. Knowing she couldn't escape, the mother went out to draw their attention, leaving her daughter behind, alone and terrified. Moments later, the sound of her mother's screams echoed through the dark streets. The next morning, in the crowded marketplace, the girl found her mother's severed head on display. That memory would haunt Jenny forever. Years later, while Jenny was bathing in secret, she was accidentally seen by the new king. Panicked, she rushed back to her chamber, fully expecting to be executed. But this king was different. He wasn't cruel like the ruler before him. He quietly returned her belongings to her door, and pretended he had seen nothing. He needed her alive, to help uncover the truth behind the death of a maid named Julie. So Jenny disguised herself as a servant, and entered the labor quarters to investigate. But before she could learn anything, she and her guards were ambushed. Though she knew a few protective spells, she was outnumbered. Just as she was about to fall, the king's hidden bodyguard appeared, and drove the attackers away. There, Jenny met Anna, a maid who once worked with Julie. But Anna could no longer speak. Her tongue had been cut out. Using her noble authority, Jenny forced the guards to let Anna go, and took her somewhere safe. Through writing, Anna revealed the dark truth. The former queen had killed the concubine, and Julie was only framed to take the blame. The new king's obsession with this mystery was deeply personal. When he was a child, his mother had been murdered by that same queen, and when he wept alone, it was Julie who comforted him. Julie had once been engaged to the man who now sought revenge. They were childhood sweethearts, but fate tore them apart. When Julie was chosen to serve in the palace, after her death, her fiancé infiltrated the palace to uncover the truth himself. When he finally did, he found Julie, but not as the woman he once loved. Now she was only a ghost. He reached out to touch her face, but his hand passed through nothing but air. At last, her spirit was freed from pain and regret. After one final, tearful goodbye, Julie's soul faded into the light, and the man was left alone, clutching only her memory. Do you also have someone you wish you could see one last time?